This post had over 2.3 million people see it, and it led to 800 people joining my email list. Want to know how to get people from your Facebook group to your email list? Let's talk about it. Welcome to Gouters Are on the Go. My name is Paul Gouter, and today I want to tell you about how you can use your Facebook group to grow your email list. It doesn't really make sense, and I know a lot of people are struggling to figure out why you want to have a Facebook group. It generates tons of engagement, but can you use it to grow your business? And the answer is yes, with a simple tool called GroupLeads. So let's get into a little bit, and let me tell you what happened. First, let's look at the post. This is the post that went crazy in the Facebook group. You can see that it had a reach of over 2.3 million people. And this all happened within just a few days. 1,200 comments, and the big key here is 23,000 shares. It went absolutely crazy. And then what happened was as this grew and the reach went more and more, it of course went outside of our Facebook group. The group only has 124,000 members. So of course it went far and wide across Facebook. And we were getting hundreds of people requesting access to join the Facebook group. Now, a couple of things to note about our Facebook group. One, we have it set to be a public group on Facebook. This kind of thing won't happen unless you have it set to public. We also have it turned on that if you want to comment on a post in our group, you have to be a member. So when somebody did comment, they were automatically put into the queue to be a new member. So all of these people that were wanting to comment, the 1,200 comments and 23,000 shares, 83,000 reactions, all of these people got put into the queue to join the Facebook group. So then how did we get them into our email list? That was the tool I was telling you about, GroupLeads. Before you install GroupLeads, you have to do one thing in your Facebook group, and that is in your participation questions, you need to ask for an email address. Now, you don't need GroupLeads to ask for an email address. You're allowed to ask 3 questions when somebody wants to join your email or your Facebook group. One of those questions, make it email. Would you like to subscribe? Stay up to date with the content we're putting out? If so, leave me your email address. Now, you can see on mine, I put email address only because people are starting to type long questions in there, and you'll see with GroupLeads, it needs to be just the email address because it's an automated system. Again, you can do this without having GroupLeads, and I encourage you when you're starting your Facebook group, go ahead and do this. You can manually copy and paste these email addresses into your email program, but as you start to grow, you're going to want a tool like GroupLeads. All right, so what happens next is you configure GroupLeads to go into here's your Facebook group. It is a Chrome plugin, so it is outside of the APIs that a lot of people have been talking about, that Meta's going to change the group APIs, and access to groups using third-party tools is going to be different, if there at all. GroupLeads is a Chrome extension, so it doesn't rely on having access to the group. But what you do is in the settings, you'll configure it and tell it, hey, here's my Facebook group. And then you set up, here's what I want to capture. Here are the questions. You can see here, I have it going to my ConvertKit. I also have it in the settings. I have it adding a tag to each subscriber when it goes into my ConvertKit, and I'll show you why that's important in just a minute. So I mentioned it was a Chrome extension, and here is where it works. When you have these pending requests here, it takes over the buttons for this page, and it will then, as you hit the approve button, you can see normally that approve button is blue, I think, but it takes it over when when it turns red, you know that GroupLeads is working. And you can see here that this person did leave their email address. So when I hit approve, that will send that email address into my GroupLeads setting, or into my GroupLeads spreadsheet, and then into ConvertKit. So what GroupLeads does is basically it's just scraping this page and all the data and putting that into a Google Sheet, and then doing whatever you've told it to do. Again, you can do GroupLeads without having an email program. If you just wanted to capture these things into a Google Sheet, you can do that. And you can go back and then manually paste it into something later. Or again, don't just ask for email. Ask another question too. There might be, if you're trying to sell something, maybe you can ask questions like that will help you with your sales or help you develop new products. Take advantage of these 3 questions and use it to your advantage, and GroupLeads will capture all of that information for you. Inside the GroupLeads dashboard, you can see here the explosive growth that we had in February, and the month's not over. It really did just bolster what we're doing. So again, it takes that email field in the questions and takes it and puts it into a Google Sheet. So from there, I then tag it in ConvertKit, and let me show you what I do with it. I have a special sequence set up in ConvertKit just for people who join my Facebook group. I think sequences are one of the best things you can do in email marketing. This is where you're going to really get engagement because you're delivering the right message to the right people. Email broadcasts are great and I use them, but when you're delivering messages targeted to the person, it does so much better. And this is an easy way to create a sequence that's going to work really well for you. When somebody joins your Facebook group, you can then deliver them a message like I did here. And it's just a simple, hey, welcome to the group. Here's what our group is about. Here's some other links you may want to check out. And that's it. And then the second one is just, hey, if you're seeing some things in our Facebook group, here's some settings you may want to go and do because Facebook is, always changing the algorithms. Go and hit the notification button and make sure that you see all of it. It's a simple 2 email sequence, but again, this is how you get real good engagement from your email marketing. It's immediate. As soon as people get accepted into the group, they're going to get that email, and then they know, hey, maybe they'll feel a part of your community, right? Because you can engage with them. Ask them a question that first email. Hey, welcome to the group. What are you looking to get out of it? And then you can get more responses. But again, when you do these kind of things, whether it's capturing emails in a Facebook group or capturing them on a landing page, make sure you have a sequence behind it that's really going to engage the user and deliver the right message to them. So that's the basics of how I used GroupLeads in this viral moment. So you can see the spike here in ConvertKit. It was 796 new subscribers in those 3 days. It will really help you when you have some kind of viral post like that, but it's also churning all the time. I've gained 21,000 subscribers over the time I've been using GroupLeads from my Facebook groups into my email list. This is something you need to do, and just use your Facebook groups as another way, as another touch point to get them into your ecosystem, into your community, and then send them those messages and those emails to let them know, hey, you are part of the community. Thanks for being here. Facebook group plus GroupLeads will help you grow your email list. It's a great tool. If you want to learn more about that, let me know, paulgouder.com. I'm happy to work with you and help you grow your email list and make your email marketing really work for your business. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.